Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we are back bringing you guys another week, all your latest in nerd culture news. How have you guys been?
Good. Busy?
Yeah? Busy with life or busy with cool stuff?
Both. Yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay. What about you, Jaja?
Busy with life and job. I haven't really been nerding this week too much.
That's how my life has been.
Well, not about like our usual nerd stuff, I guess.
Yeah. I'm waiting to get like a semblance of balance back in my life. It's so hard now that I have to go to work every day.
Right.
I miss working from home because like it was so much better.
Yeah,
I had time to do nerd stuff. I had time to go to the gym. I had time to do all these things. Now it's like one or the other, really. But James, since you've been doing nerd stuff, why don't you go first and tell us your nerd things?
Yeah, I got you guys. So I have that PlayStation now, the cloud gaming for PlayStation. So I checked that out this week. Of course, it was like a comparison to Xbox cloud streaming, of course. So
wait, is that what they announced? That's out already? Or are you talking about something else?
Yeah, it's been out for a while. So they have there was already a PlayStation cloud like gaming kind of thing.
Right. Yeah,
but
this is the new one, right?
Yeah, not the new one. That comes out next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, there was already one kind of in place that was, I guess, slept on, or people didn't know too much about it. So yeah, I tried it out. It's actually really good. So not all the PlayStation titles are up there, but the titles that are up there, like God of War, I was playing on my PS5 anyways. So I was like, okay, now I can just play it on my PC. So the one thing is you can only play games on PC, so you can't like play off your iPad or your phone.
That
so
kind of sucks.
Yeah, that is the downfall there, is that it's only PC. But yeah, everything else is good. The load times are like kind of slow because I guess you're streaming a game. So there was not much difference with the Xbox Game Pass cloud gaming there. And then image quality is kind of capped because of the compression rates. Mm-hmm. So you can only you can't 4K game and on cloud gaming. It's the technology is not there yet. So if Jossie wants to go ahead and make cloud gaming more efficient, there's room for you, Jossie.
I want to challenge you on one thing. The load time comparisons, the Game Pass, I would say the Game Pass load times are like faster than if I had the, like, for instance, like there's the games on the Game Pass are streaming the Xbox Series X version. Mm-hmm. So when I run the same game off my Xbox, I noticed the load time is extremely shorter on the Game Pass version.
Game Pass version?
Because it's running the Xbox X version. I mean, it might not be 4K, but the load times are shorter, definitely.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, so the only game I tried was God of War. So that's just a big bulky game anyhow. But yeah, it was definitely slower than when I play it off my PS5. But I have it downloaded actually locally on my PS5. So
got it.
Yeah, I mean, there was to be some lag, a little bit expected, just because it's over cloud now.
How is the latency?
It's not bad. So I don't think I would play any like competitive first-person shooters online doing cloud gaming. You definitely get cooked that way, but it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, FPS is even on Game Pass. It's just like you can't really do it.
Yeah, you gotta have like an Ethernet connection to stand a chance these days. So
you gotta be sitting right next to your router. Like.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but outside of that, I set up OBS, Open Broadcast Streaming, for Twitch. I didn't stream anything. I just wanted to set it up because I've been watching Twitch streams a lot lately, and people always are talking about how hard it is to set it up, and I was like, it can't be that hard. And
that's what I heard too, and that's why it's deterred me from ever doing anything.
Yeah,
it is hard.
No, it's not hard at all.
Oh,
well, I mean, I don't have like a fancy stream or anything like that, but if I start putting like, when you comment something and then it flies across the stream, maybe that part is harder, but the initial setup wasn't hard at all. So
maybe it's hard for the average person, but James is a super smart programmer. So, nothing is hard. That's not hard for him.
I may need to pick up a side hustle of setting up people's streams.
It probably is hard to do all the special effects. Probably not if you have like it depends. Like if you get a Stream Deck or something, then you should be able to set all that up like pretty easily. But
yeah, that's probably what they mean. It's like the Stream Deck and everything like that is tough.
Yeah. But that's what always deterred me from trying to start anything. Also, like, so what are you going to stream first when you finally like start
I was thinking of streaming some of the cloud gaming things to see like, all right, if I stream this and stream the actual game coming in, like how slow will it be?
Probably very slow.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. So I'll let you guys know if I ever go live. But yeah, probably just not Call of Duty. I don't want to expose how bad I am at it at the moment. But yeah, just like first person shooters, or even Cyberpunk. I may stream that. That's not on the PlayStation Now streaming, so I'd have to stream it off my PS5 directly. Well, actually, I have a capture card, so yeah, I can just stream it off there that way. So we'll see what I stream.
You gotta let me know when you play Call of Duty, because for some reason, like I am nasty at Call of Duty, but Halo, I freaking am so trash, so bad.
I haven't played Call of Duty literally since November. When the employees went on strike, that's when I stopped playing Call of Duty. So now it's in a little bit better of a position. As far as
so you actually stopped playing?
Oh yeah, I seriously did. Yeah.
Jaja didn't though. Jaja, did you stop playing?
I didn't stop playing, and I meant to send an article about an update about that situation. I don't know if you heard.
No.
That, Microsoft is moving their office to like international waters. I couldn't confirm if it was a real thing or not. That's why I didn't send it. But I seen an article saying that Microsoft is moving their office. Yeah, because Microsoft owns. They're about to acquire
Activision Blizzard.
Activision, and they're talking about moving their office to international waters and just like trying to make sure the ethics are good and all that stuff. It might be a fake article because the website wasn't that reliable. So don't quote me on this. I tried to find a good source and I couldn't find it. That's why I didn't send it.
Wouldn't James know if Microsoft was moving their office to international waters? James, do you know anything about that? Actually, you probably can't even talk about it. So let me know.
Yeah, no, I know nothing about that. That would probably be like
starting rumors. I'll be using my platform just to stir up rumors and promote fake news all the time. Like,
I got to make some more friends on the Xbox teams, and then I'll be in the know.
Oh man, you haven't met the Xbox team yet? I've been looking for that office.
Yeah, they mostly work in like Seattle. So if I ever do get a chance to go out there, I'll definitely be looking around trying to make some friends, networking.
Right. Would you move to Seattle to go work on the Xbox team?
Nah, because I would prefer to work from home. So
when you find them, just ask them how much would they give us to just put like a little Xbox icon in the corner of the screen.
I'll find Phil Spencer and ask him.
Wait, so James, are you gonna be able to work from home like forever? Is that what they told
so it's
you?
pretty much hybrid. Some things I have to do in the office, but a lot of the things I can do from home. So
that's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Well, I guess you have that kind of job. I don't really have a job that supports hybridness. I work in events, but yeah, yeah.
But there's a lot of people in your building, Shannon, that have that option.
Oh well, yeah, because they're like programmers and like coder, but like I work in like a, events are like a people, it all strives on people being in person there.
Right.
So yeah. We got on such a tangent. What were we talking about?
Yeah.
What are your nerdy things? We're on you.
Me. Let's see. What did I do this week? Nothing. I didn't do anything nerdy this week. I'm so sorry. I had to think about it. Wait, this week kind of like a blur. Did I watch anything?
Moon Knight, hopefully.
No. I haven't watched Moon Knight yet. I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't watched it yet. I knew you were gonna. My boyfriend's been telling me to watch it. I have not watched it.
Come on, Shannon.
I know.
Shame.
I know. I could have watched it yesterday because I was.
Did you see
home
Doctor
all day
Strange
yesterday.
again?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it again either. Yeah, I wanted to, but I didn't get a chance to see it. Did any of you see it again?
Nah.
No, I didn't. I guess my nerdy things, I've been just watching the videos that are coming up talking about the movie. And I finished Loki again, and I'm in the middle of What If. And man, Loki is like, I think Loki's on like a different level than the rest of them. I have to finish my rewatch, but Loki is like, I really like enjoyed Loki. And I remember like saying a lot of bad things about What If, but rewatching it, it's not that bad. It's
Wait,
like,
you said bad things about What If?
Yeah, I remember saying like the episodes felt rushed and like there was a lot of things going on, and yeah, you know how I go.
That's true. The episodes, sorry, we're like a little removed from What If now, but yeah, the episodes were really rushed. I remember us talking about that.
But like rewatching it doesn't feel rushed, and then like with like knowing everything that happens after, it's like I understand the context of the show now.
Well, I think it's still rushed, but I think now that you know the context of things, it makes it seem like it's not, but it still is probably in reality. But now you have blinders on now since you have overall context. I still think they could have been drawn out a little bit more. You're right. Did you rewatch WandaVision, or did you just rewatch Loki?
Not yet. That's the next after What If, in the chronological order that Disney Plus puts it in.
And so in
it didn't come out in
chronological,
that order. WandaVision came out first,
yes,
and then I think it was Loki, but they switched it around. It's Loki, What If, WandaVision.
Oh, so they put it in order now. Okay, so now's a good time for me to do my master rewatch of everything. I think.
Yeah, it's fun.
I was supposed to do it before Doctor Strange came out, but I had no time. But I'm gonna rewatch literally everything from the
everything.
Beginning. Yes.
It's quite a task.
I wanted to start from Avengers. Like I still want to rewatch Infinity War and Endgame, but everything is hot. So
I don't know if I should rewatch everything or if I should watch everything from the beginning of Phase 4.
If you're gonna go before Phase 4, I would start from just like the first Avengers. If you want to go that far back,
right?
A lot of the early stuff is like, you want to watch Iron Man 1 and 2 over again?
No. Well, Iron Man 1, yes, but not Iron Man 2. I don't want to watch that. But yeah, maybe I'll start from Phase 4 and just watch everything in Phase 4 over, like in chronological order. That makes sense. Because I've seen like everything else a plethora of times. I don't think I need to watch them again. But I like watching it because then like the last time I rewatched a lot of stuff from the beginning, like you just kind of notice a lot of plot holes, or like you notice a lot of things that they weren't, they obviously didn't think too much in the future about it, like about what was going to happen. And then like you kind of notice some errors. I like pointing that stuff out. That's why I want to rewatch it again, because I want to point out all the plot holes in the entire story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but the first and second watch of like anything that I enjoy is like the best watches, because the first time you don't know what's going to happen, and then the second time watching it, knowing what happens, you see the foreshadowing and all that stuff. Like I enjoy that. So
you pick up a lot more details because you already know what happens. So the first time you're just taking in everything, and then the second time it's like now you're able to notice more, and then the third time you're able to notice even more. So how many times do you think like people like the Eric Voss and Eric Voss specifically, because his breakdowns are very detailed. How many times do you think he watches it in order to pick out all the things that he picks out in his videos?
I mean, he would have to watch it at multiple times and in like different speeds. Like he probably watches it at half speed, like literally.
Yeah.
I feel like he's pausing, writing notes, kind of like how when Jaja kind of rewatches something at home. I think it's that kind of way. Like how you did it with.
He does it way more than me. Like Batman. I think the Batman is like the most I've done it. And Eternals. Yeah. I do that. Forget it. I take it back. I did do that.
Yeah, but like his breakdowns are so detailed, and like every time I watch them, I'm like, how did you even see that? So, but like, yeah, I know that he has to watch it. Like,
but there's other people that get stuff that he doesn't even get. Like some of the numbers he doesn't like really know. Like some of the ones he's not familiar with.
Yeah.
I've seen other people be like, "Oh, this is the comic that I think he's referring to." Like he doesn't get them all. Like as many as he get. Shout out to what's my other YouTube channel that does breakdown? I think it's Emergency Awesome. There might be another one that I watch, but yeah, my YouTube is filled with like Easter egg and breakdowns, and
me too.
It's crazy.
All right, guys, do you want to get into some stuff that happened this week? Which I mean, it wasn't a
let's get into some news here.
Huh? Not really.
Stuff
but
happened this week?
Slightly.
I mean, we got a couple trailers, couple announcements.
Yeah.
Stuff did happen this week. Mad Random, but
Random
album was pretty good.
Yeah.
That distracted me from my nerd stuff too.
That happened this week. That did happen this week.
NBA playoffs has been distracting me from everything.
Oh yeah, NBA playoffs too. That I told you guys already. I come home, watch basketball, and go to sleep. That's probably why I haven't done anything.
I mean, yeah, it was a random week. There's not a lot of very specific things, but I remember last week we didn't really have a lot of video game news, but then I saw this interesting article about microtransactions and how like companies are profiting off of microtransactions, which more so than the actual game sales, which is not surprising but it just
Yeah.
means that microtransactions will probably become more of a nuisance. And
I mean, it's been the new, like, what do you call it, game model? Like, a lot of games follow that microtransaction. Like, that's, I mean, with all the free stuff that like Marvel Avengers has got us, there's a lot of problems with the microtransactions. Like, all the skins cost way too much money. It's like, y'all trying to make money off like the littlest things.
But can we blame, okay, so like, can we blame these companies? Because it's like you only really make so much off of your initial sales. Once your game is out there for a while, I'm assuming that your profits from the sales of the game are gonna like decrease significantly. So like,
Yeah, especially when they go on sale, like later on, like those seasonal sales, you're like games are 50% off. Like you're not making too much money on that.
yeah, like how do you continue to grow your profits of something? And that's really the only way. Now, whether it's highway robbery for some of this stuff, yes.
It's not the only way. They're trying to figure it out right now, and that's one of the good things about Game Pass. Like, a lot of publishers that don't get a lot of shine, they put the games on Game Pass, and it'll reach a lot of people that it normally didn't reach. So, and another thing, remember I was talking to them last week about like the whole NFTs and the crypto things. These games that are coming out with stuff that you can, like, when you earn your skin or your assets in the game, if those things are worth real money and a value to the person playing the game, like, why should we buy your skins? You know what I mean? When I could play this game and earn an armor that I can freaking sell to somebody else eventually.
I mean, yeah.
Out of the whole microtransaction, like, I know the whole Fortnite craze probably got people thinking, oh yeah, we can sell these skins and all this stuff, but like, I think it's gonna die down.
Well, yeah, as you know, we advance farther in the world with crypto and stuff, then yes, I not when you're saying it like that, I do think that microtransactions will probably, but I think that in the meantime, people are trying to grab their money where they can, I think.
Absolutely.
Which I probably would too.
And I feel like the microtransactions are more for like, you trying to like get the kids, you know what I mean? For their parents to just spend money on Roblox, buy me some Roblox bucks, and so I can spend money in the game. You know what I mean?
I've seen so many articles about kids that like spend like $900 on their parents' credit card buying stuff in Roblox.
Right. So like, yeah, if you're a kid and you're trying to have fun and you want to look cool in the game, I get it. I totally get it. But when you get a little older, it's like, why am I buying skins? Like, what's
true?
I don't know. It's just me.
I don't know. Sometimes I fall prey to the occasional wanting to look cooler, or like if I'm playing a game and stuff costs money, then sometimes I spend money because I want to.
Yeah. But the thing about it feels better when you earn it in the game. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be like you saw somebody with a cool looking glowing armor, and you're like, yo, he must have been raiding crazy for that. Now it's like, oh, he just bought that $50. Like, I feel like it devalues the whole thing in general.
But who would know? Who would know except you that you bought it? Who else would know?
Everybody. I don't assume anybody got anything these days. I'm like, yeah, it lost the, like, I don't walk around in the game looking at people's armors no more when I know I could just go buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of games, the only way to get some of the cosmetics is to buy it, because like the ones that you got to grind for are totally different sets of cosmetics. So
back in the day, you have a cool armor on, people literally following you around in the game just to look at your character.
Yeah, then they go to Game Fact to see, how do I unlock this? But now it's like, go to your credit card to unlock it.
Yeah,
they checking your stats on your armor, all this stuff, man. I don't think it's like that anymore.
True. Well, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Kill the microtransactions.
Yeah, microtransactions are, I think they're here to stay. But some people do kind of buy some of the microtransactions to support, like, let's say, their favorite esports team. So teams like FaZe Clan, we have news on the FaZe Clan side. So my favorite streamer, FaZe Swag, he's actually just signed to Clutch Sports with Rich Paul. So that's huge for the esports community. And then just gaming in general is being widely recognized. Like, they're getting big name agents that represent, NBA, NFL, MLB players to represent them. I think that's huge.
That's cool. I don't know anything about esports and the esports leagues, but I know you know a lot about that. But that's cool. I didn't know that was something that would get you recognized by actual sports leagues. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. So he's been, well, him and some of his other FaZe Clan members have been on the cover of like Sports Illustrated, because the rise of esports is huge right now. Gaming is being recognized as an actual sport now. And then there were talks of it being in the Olympics, esports. I don't think it'll get too far. Not too many people want to give it that much respect to put it in the Olympics above some of the other sports that have been dying to get in there for a while. But yeah, huge for esports, and then just Black gamers too. So he's probably one of the most prominent Black gamers for sure. He has over 4 million followers combined on like Twitch and YouTube.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely putting the community on his back as far as gaming, and then being Black in the gaming space, which is traditionally not too Black friendly. Especially on Twitch. Twitch is extremely toxic. But
yes, the gaming environment can be very cruel. Definitely, for sure. I've noticed that. But yeah,
I feel like I'm just gonna be mad random today, but you just reminded me of a dream that I had. Like I remember, like I was like in a mall and I seen like a YouTube streamer that I watch, and he has like a lot of followers. I forget his name, but he like reviews tech and all that stuff. And I just seen him mad randomly in the mall. It's like, hey, yo, you on YouTube? I watch your videos. Mad random. Sorry.
Wait, was it a Black guy?
It was a Black tech guy. And,
is it what's his face?
He has millions of people watch his videos.
Is it like Marcus?
Wait, I know who you're talking about. Is it
You probably do, because he's mad.
Oh yeah,
he sponsored videos.
Marcus?
They always pushing his. I think.
Is it Marcus Brownlee? Is that him?
I think so. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at his name real quick, but you could continue while I look up his face.
Because Marcus Brownlee is like pretty big. He's a pretty big tech reviewer. So I feel like, did you see him in Florida? I don't know if he lives in Florida though.
I don't know which mall I was at. I was just at a mall and I seen him in the mall. Yeah, Marcus Brownlee. That's
yeah. He's a pretty big name.
Mad random just now.
Yeah.
But yeah, esports, man. Remember when our parents used to be like, you know, you're playing video games all day. You know how
I was about to bring that up. It's so crazy how we went from that, like getting scolded for playing video games for long hours of the day, to like now, like you can literally make your living off of that, and like more of a living than most standard careers, like rich million. It's insane. It's crazy. And like now you can major in game and like gaming and like all this stuff in like certain schools. It's like nuts.
I mean, is it healthy? Is it healthy and what it takes to like become a real good esports player? I don't know.
Or any kind of streamer really, because it's like that. I don't know. I feel like I would start to resent gaming. Like if I really loved it for like growing up, and then I like turned it into a career, and you constantly have to be streaming all the time. You know, I feel like I don't know what I feel like I would start to resent it after a while.
I know for me, I would.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I would hate it just because I have like ADD when it comes to video games, and I can't like stick to one for too long. Yeah. But those people who be like playing 2K all day, like I know people who play 2K every single day, and I know people who play Fortnite every single day since it's come out, and I know people who play Call of Duty every single day since it's been out. So like those type of people, maybe, but like me, I can't stick to just one game. Oh my God.
I bet you'd want to if you were making, I don't know, millions of dollars of people watching your stream of the game.
But I would be doing it for the money at that point, and I would lose my love for the actual video.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you'll maybe like start to resent it after a while. But kudos to the people that can do that and like stream every day constantly for hours and hours a day and like make their living off that.
Yeah, whether it's competitive or just entertaining, I think it's definitely a skill. It takes a skill for sure.
And I remember when I was like in my high days in 2K, like it was like muscle memory almost what you used to do in the game. So I don't know how I feel about like doing it professionally every day and like having mad pressure, being on a team and oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It takes skill, but I mean,
shout out to the people who do it.
Yeah, shout out
to you. Like I'm gonna be watching.
Yeah, shout out FaZe Swag. Come interview with us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Biggest Call of Duty streamer out there. But you know what's bigger than Call of Duty at the moment? Elden Ring.
Okay, you know what? Every time James does a seamless transition, I'm gonna put the little, you know, like on a trivia show when somebody gets a question right from like Jeopardy. I'm gonna put that sound effect in there.
Okay, I like that.
I've been said we need a soundboard, Shannon. We
I
need
know.
a couple sound effects.
We got to get our Steam Deck on deck.
I'm gonna definitely start doing that. Yes. All right, James, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
All right, so Elden Ring is the biggest selling game out of all the 21 game releases. So
Is it the
that
biggest
includes
game
Call of Duty.
ever?
I think
biggest game ever. I'm not sure about that one, but
I thought it was ever. Oh no, 2021 for the year. It's the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, so
that's no surprise.
Yeah, no surprise at all.
Yeah,
James,
definitely no surprise there.
Still haven't played it at all yet.
I still have not.
Okay, Jaja,
is it ever coming to Game Pass?
Probably not.
Yeah, I doubt it. Maybe next year.
If it does, probably not for a long time.
Yeah, definitely probably not. James, not James. Jaja, have you been playing it recently?
I mean, when I get on my Xbox, that is my go-to game. Even though like I'm not playing it like religiously grinding like everybody else. Like I'm still like probably level 60 something, and you know, I get on when I can. And I actually got on the other day. There was like a sword that I wanted, and one of my friends started playing the game, so I had to ask him to get online with me and help me get the sword, and we did it real quick. It didn't take a whole bunch of deaths and stuff like that, but I'm at the point where I can like respec my character and like go different directions, and I'm trying to respec and figure out what I want to do. But it looks like I'm probably just gonna go back to my main sorcery glass cannon build that I've been doing.
Have you beat the game yet?
No, I have not beat the game. People tell me when you beat the game, you just have the option to restart from the beginning with your level and equipment, and all the enemies are harder, and that's how the game like continues. But so I mean, I'm not like in a rush to beat the game. I'm not like level 100 or 200 yet. So
I would not want to start. If I beat that game, I would not want to do it again.
So one and done?
Yeah, I would be one and done, honestly.
I mean, I don't think you can get to max level without doing it more than once. Unless I guess you're grinding crazy.
I don't know if that's super important to me.
And I think I believe the max level is like 255 or something crazy like that. It's like I can't even imagine getting to that level. Like,
that game is way too stressful for me to play it a second time.
I've heard of people like just going online and just like giving people runes, and you know, if people are like my friend that helped me, he said, yeah, I was online, this guy helped me, and he just dropped me like friggin' millions and millions of runes and powered me up from 0
Didn't we
to
talk
like
about
100.
that? Isn't that like illegal?
Like, okay.
Can't you get kicked off the game? We talked about that a while ago.
Yeah. No, it was selling the runes.
Oh, selling them, right.
Yeah.
Selling the runes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was actually like, yo, how do you even give somebody runes in the game? Like those are your experience points, but then there's an item in the game that like if you use, it gives you runes. So people are dropping that item. And then that's how you transfer the runes. But yeah, if I could find somebody to drop me a whole bunch of runes, I'll take them. But like, I'm not super crazy about it. Like, I'm like, I have to get to level 200. No, I'm just enjoying the game. It's a good game.
Yep.
Yeah. Elden Ring craze has swept the nation. All the consoles, PC gamers, insane. But yeah, it's outselling everything, even traditional titles like Call of Duty. But we do have something for the Nintendo Switch owners. Nintendo Switch is now the 4th largest selling console in US history. So it just passed PS4. So the only things that have sold more than it are PS2, Xbox 360, and the Wii.
Yes. Can we get a round of applause for that? The crowd goes wild for Switch. Yeah.
Jaja, you still didn't get your Switch yet?
Not yet, but it's still on my radar.
And when you get it, it'll move up to number 3.
And it's funny because I still play Pokemon Go, right? Like when that's probably like my go-to game on the phone. It's pretty bad. And now when I play it, like I have like Pokemon that I'm saving specifically to transfer over to when I play like the console games. So I'm like, I can't wait to get a console game because I just have Pokemon ready to go.
Wait, you can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go into a console game? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You put them in Pokemon Home, and then from Pokemon Home, you can take them to the game. That's how. But I don't think you can do it vice versa. Like you can't take a game console Pokemon and put them in Pokemon Go.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
They're releasing all the new gen Pokemon like slowly but surely. Like I dig that. I mean, I keep seeing new Pokemon in Pokemon Go, so and then they're like doing events constantly. So I mean, the game has there's definitely people still playing that because I am.
We have next gen Pokemon coming this year, right?
Yeah.
What
Scarlet
gen
and
is it?
Violet.
Like, yeah, Scarlet and Violet. I think it's like 8, 9, or 10th gen that we're on, something like that.
Yeah. Isn't that coming out like next month?
Here it says coming to Switch late 2022, so probably around closer to holiday season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I haven't even touched the last Pokemon game. They're about to drop another color.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you guys been playing Arceus Legends?
Nah, I watched streams of it. So
you never had it. You never bought it though, right?
No, I never.
Jaja, you don't have a Switch. Never mind. Okay, so none of us were playing it. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm never gonna play it now. I'm completely lost interest. But I'll play the new game when it comes out. It looks like it'll be better than Arceus, honestly.
Yeah, so just later this year. We got something else coming out later this year. It's Gotham Knights. Did you guys check that trailer out?
First of all, I did. Yes, I watched it. Are you guys gonna get that game?
For sure.
Yes.
I might mess around and pre-order it.
Really?
Yeah. Not any deluxe edition. I think the deluxe edition was like $300. I'm definitely not getting that, but I'm gonna
$300. Wait. $300. What do you get?
It's like the game. You get, I think, a steelbook case. Actually, let me look up before I lie to anybody.
Yeah, because
like a Batman statue.
It's probably a statue, right? The statue is probably what makes it that much money.
The gameplay demo looked promising. I like the co-op play. The co-op play. Is it 4-player co-op or just 2?
I think it's just 2-player co-op.
Okay, but yeah, they got like team up attacks that you can do. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looked very much like a game still in development. I won't cast too harsh of a judgment, but it looked just a little bit clunky. But
a little clunky, yeah.
Yeah, but it's definitely. I mean, it's still in development, of course. So it doesn't come out until October. So we still got about 5 months for them to polish it up.
I was in the gameplay demo, like the way they were fighting. I agree with you on the clunkiness, and like I'm not sure if I'm sold on like Red Hood's combos. Like I like some of the things. It was just like I don't know. If I have to spam that all day, then it's gonna be I'm just gonna be shooting in different directions.
Red Hood looked a little boring to play with. He just running there with guns blazing.
Right. Nightwing looked dope though.
Yeah, so the stealthy aspects for sure remind me of like Arkham Knights. So hopefully it'll be a lot closer to that.
I love that stealth.
Series, yeah.
I love stealth stuff.
That's one game I've been meaning to get around. It's on Game Pass, and watch them like try to take it off Game Pass before I get to play it. They keep doing that. That's one thing about Game Pass that makes me like a little bit because they keep taking good games off before I have a chance to play them, and it's like, why?
Yeah, that is strange. So here I finally found what comes in the collector's edition. So it's a collector's edition that's $300, but it's a statue of all 4 characters from the game.
Oh,
you
that's
get the steelbook.
That's worth it alone.
Yep.
Yeah. You get a Jim Lee certificate of authenticity. Pardon my ignorance, but I'm not sure who Jim Lee is, but he sounds like someone important to people that care about that. You get collector's edition box, the pre-order game, and you get some in-game customs too. So like any pre-order comes with the Batman like motorcycle skin. 233 custom bat cycle is what they're calling it here. So shout out to in-game transactions. And yeah. Well, you get it physically too. So you can pre-order digitally, the deluxe edition, but when you get the deluxe, you can get a digital version of the deluxe, which is actually new to me. I didn't know you could get deluxe digitals.
You should be able to. Like, there's nothing deluxe about the disc. You know what I mean?
And for anybody who wants to know who Jim Lee is, he's a renowned comic book artist, writer, editor, and publisher, and is currently chief creative officer of DC and publisher of the company. So he's the big boy, that's big head over there.
Definitely is a big wig right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you get a collectible map of the city as well that comes there, and then the reality talent key.
Okay.
AR reality talent key. So that's pretty nice. I mean, if you're that much into Batman, I think it would be worth your 300 because I mean the statue, the map, the key, the autograph. Yeah, that's a good value for someone that is like a true blue Gotham fan.
Yeah. If you got a room full of figurines, yeah, go for that. That's the statue of all 4 of them. I'm interested to see what it looks like because
yeah, That seems well worth the cost,
Yeah.
I think.
But yeah, they got pictures of it online, so you can just look it up real quick.
If the game is $60, then you got to think what $240 for the rest of that stuff.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
One thing I liked was the skins. Like it makes the entire character look different. So you know how some games like the skins is just literally just a different outfit, but it's like he just puts on a red jacket versus a blue jacket. But these is like your entire character can look like a samurai or something like that because you got a different skin on. So I do like that. And then of course they have different stats and stuff.
Absolutely love that. Like, because we were just talking about buying the different skins and like to actually earn the pieces that make your character look different, I would like that a lot better. And that's something Marvel messed up on in Marvel Avengers, because you get the gear, but when you put on the gear, homeboy's looking at the part and it just does not change the cosmetics at all. It's like just the stats alone. It's the most annoying thing. And then you have to buy a skin to look different. It's robbery, highway robbery. But yeah.
Sorry, I wish you guys finished with Gotham Knights. There's just something I want to bring up to you.
But did you see the trailer, Shannon? Did you see how like the armor changes with every piece you pick up? It's cool.
I'll probably check this game out. Maybe we'll see.
If not, you got us two for sure getting it. So no pressure.
The stealth, you were saying the stealth reminds you of another Batman game. The stealth actually also reminds me of Spider-Man in a little way too. Like all this, like
yeah. Like that style of game, I like how you can either run in guns blazing or you can stealth it out.
Yeah. I always like going for stealth. Did
you guys ever like play Splinter Cell?
No.
Nah.
Oh man, if y'all into stealth games, that's one of the best stealth games. Like you can go full shadows and just avoid everything, or you can like kind of go in guns blazing with his little techie gadgets that he got. But Splinter Cell is one of those classic games.
Nice. Shannon, we didn't cut you off, did we?
No, you didn't. I was just waiting to wrap up the Arkham the video because we were talking about statues, and I was gonna ask if you guys have seen this statue of Eren Yeager. Have you guys seen this?
Like the statue in Tokyo, Japan, or
no, like a figurine. Have you guys?
Let me look it up.
No,
there's a lot of them.
Look up Banana Studio and Eren Yeager. It's a little inappropriate, guys.
I'm scared.
Oh, gosh.
Just gonna warn you.
Not safe for work? Okay, I'll look at home.
It is not safe for work. I was very shocked. The internet was talking about this like all last week.
That is the first thing that comes up when you search Banana Studio is Eren Yeager figure.
Oh, okay. That is interesting.
You had to like. I was just sorry. People were talking about this all week, and I was just very shocked that something like this even exists. But
it's sold out first and foremost, and it costs $430.
Yes.
Hold on. Is this what I think it is?
Well, I don't know. What are you looking at?
Is Eren Yeager like butt naked?
Yeah. So yes. So the figurine.
Whoa. Wait. I was not ready for that. Okay. Oh wow. He's in different poses.
Yep. So I'm not gonna share my screen to show this online just because our YouTube video will probably get taken out. But it's a figurine of Eren like out of the bath or out of the shower or whatever, and he comes in like different figurations. Like you can have a towel on him or he can be like completely naked, which is like.
And what does it the downstairs it moves, I guess, because
I guess it does.
This is
look, that's crazy.
If you haven't, sorry, I know. I was just like really surprised. I've seen like really like raunchy figurines before of like women. So like this is the first time I've ever seen one of a man.
That is
just like
insane.
It is.
I feel like a trend is gonna start with like they're gonna do this to all the anime characters. Like this sold out. They're gonna do this to every protagonist. Like That's crazy.
They are.
Yeah,
I'm in an anime group on Facebook. It's called Black Anime Queens, and like they were talking about how they want one for like Gojo and like all these other like anime protagonists.
Oh man.
So it is definitely going to be a trend. Didn't mean to scar your eyes, guys. I just wanted to know if you guys had seen anyone talking about it, because
I had heard nothing of this.
I did not hear a word about this, not one word. But I haven't been following anime recently that much, so maybe I've been staying clear of. But I have not seen anything about this, Shannon.
Yeah, I can see why.
I don't know what kind of sites you be going to.
Shannon, you revealed your interest. You pre-ordered one, Shannon?
No, of course not. For $430.
It was on her like Instagram suggestions of what to buy.
No. They were talking about it on a Facebook group. That's my first time. No.
At what price point would you buy this, Shannon?
I would not buy it at all. Actually, I wouldn't buy it at all. Listen, it's a bit much.
If it was a figurine of him in the towel and he was facing the mirror and he was like kind of posing, doing that like scene where he's like, "I'm gonna kill everybody," maybe it might be a little better. But like, this is just crazy. This is
definitely X-rated here. I can see why this studio is called Banana Studio.
This is for, I don't know what the word for the fans that like turn every anime into like some type of like love story, whether it's like heterosexual or homosexual, and they just like turn it into like a whole bunch of love affairs. But this is for those people.
Yeah, it's a bit, it's a lot. It's a lot. So so yeah, there's also one, never mind, I'm gonna shut up.
When you need a smooth, seamless transition, I guess
there wasn't one for that.
Not from this. This is this is full frontal nudity.
I'm like, come on, James. Come on,
I got us, guys. This is full on frontal nudity. There is no teasing at all. We do have a teaser here for Resident Evil. Let's get on to the trailer.
There we go.
Oh man, that was good. That was good under the circumstances, James. Congrats.
Had to reel it in.
Bravo. Yeah, so we got a teaser for Resident Evil. It looks I don't know if I'm gonna watch this because you guys know that I'm afraid of this kind of stuff. But are you guys gonna be watching this?
I'll probably check it out. It's dropping on Netflix, so I mean,
yeah.
I don't think this isn't something I would go pay to see, but yeah, if it's coming to Netflix, then I'm definitely gonna.
Is this a movie or a show?
It looks like a show, I think.
I thought it was. Sure. Okay, so is there a date? I don't think there's a date. It just said
July 14th.
July 14th. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, yeah, I just wasn't clear on if it was a movie.
I'm mad random. But I meant to send you guys this trailer. I don't know if you've seen this fan-made trailer that they did of a live-action Attack on Titan movie. But it's not like totally live-action. It's like CG, but closer to live action than CG. Yo, the trailer looks absolutely nuts if they actually did it. I will send it to you guys. But yeah, these fan-made stuff be better than what the creators be doing. It's kind of
there's some really talented fan-made things out there. Hopefully they get hired by big studios.
That's how Bel Air got picked up. You know, it was a fan-made trailer, and then here you go. Now it's a real thing.
It reminds me of that, because if you look, when I send you the trailer, like everything from like how like Eren looks to like how the Titans form, like everything looks like, okay, I could watch this. I could probably watch this and enjoy it. So I don't know.
Yeah, but
am I asking for a live action Attack on Titan? Absolutely not. Let me throw that out there. But
I don't think
they didn't get this guy.
I don't think that Attack on Titan in any form of live action is something that we need to explore. Let's just leave it where it is.
Yeah, we can.
Shannon, we know they're gonna do it. Attack on Titan's a money train. They're gonna do it. Next year is not the end of Attack on Titan. That's for sure.
No, wait. You don't think so?
Nah, they're gonna do something. They're gonna prequel it out or movie it out. Or...
You think they're gonna animate before the fall?
I hope not. I'm talking about, I want to see the last Titan shifters. That's what I want to see. But before the fall was kind of boring. That would be dumb to animate that.
Yeah, I think that Titan War would be cool to see. If you guys do animate that, go ahead and pay us at Blerdsnerds. Shannon will give you the Venmo.
Yeah, I'll give you the Venmo. Yeah.
But yeah, that Resident Evil is for sure a series, so not just a movie.
It's a series.
I'm gonna check it out. If it looks good, I'll watch it. Just
okay.
Yeah, the trailer looked good. Did you guys check out the Dragon Ball Superhero official trailer?
I actually didn't get a chance to watch this.
Ready for Dragon Ball Super to come back. I'm so ready.
Oh no, I don't like this animation. Ugh! I hate it.
I took a break from the manga after they mentioned Goku's dad again, and I'm just like, yo, I just need to see this.
Did the animation get more defined since Dragon Ball Super was out? Like, does it look like it's?
Yeah, this looks like movie animation for sure. So right. I'm not sure if the show would look like this.
I was gonna say, Shannon, if you notice, like Dragon Ball Z's movies always look different from the show. They always look more like crisp and like super sharp.
Yeah, they got a higher budget for sure, so they wanted to flex that.
I don't know if I like the animation. I don't know.
Do you remember in Dragon Ball Z Broly, like the whole fight scene and the energy beams and like all that was the special effects was nuts in the last movie.
I never saw that.
This is unbelievable. You have no words.
I don't know what's worse, her not seeing the Matrix or this one.
I'll go with the Matrix for sure, because the Matrix has been out for like a decade, right? But yeah, Shannon, you got some homework to do. Before you do your grand rewatch of Marvel, the MCU, we're gonna send you on a watching tour.
Okay. It's not that I didn't want to watch it; I just never got around to watching it.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, if you didn't like this animation, you might be a little bit lost in that animation.
I mean, it's not that I don't like it. It'll just take me a while to get used to it. I just don't like super defined, super crisp. I like the older style of anime where like you could tell it was older, like from the 90s, like faint pencil drawing type animation.
You want everyone to draw like Ranking the Kings?
No, I feel like not like that. Not like that. But yeah, like just like old 90s style. That's what I favor the most. I don't really like it when it's super crisp. I don't know.
Oh, the nostalgia factor there.
Yeah, yeah. I guess
it is kind of tough. Like when you grow up with a
series.
You know
what's funny? Go ahead, James.
Oh, so like when you grow up with a series and it used to be animated one way, but then they change animation. So that's how One Piece was. But the new animation looks a lot better. But some things you're like let's say Sailor Moon. Like if they dropped a full CGI Sailor Moon, like it might turn off some of the original fans. Like why does this look like this?
I was gonna say like the animation has changed so much since when we were younger that like the kids these days, like they're so used to like that type of animation where it's like CG super sharp, the characters are super animated, that like the other day I was telling my grandkids to watch Little Mermaid, the first one, and they were like, I can't watch it because the animation, I can't take the animation. It's like it looks super old and the mouth just moves up and down. Like it like it was a problem for them. I was like, oh my God, y'all are spoiled. Like like cartoons, the little kids cartoons these days, they're not just like regular 2D cartoons. All of them are 3D, super
it's true.
like CGI'd up, you know?
Yeah, it is true. And yes, this generation is spoiled.
Like look at all these Disney like the Pixar movies and the DreamWorks and all that. Like that's what they used to.
Yep. Not the 2D stuff. But when is this coming out? Dragon Ball Superhero?
This year?
This year sometime.
Yeah, there's no specifics on it.
There was no date. I hate when they just drop these trailers and there's no date. No year, no date, nothing. Like at least give us a year so we know if it's coming out this year or not. So I know if I should even bother to pay attention to it. But yeah.
Shout out to Dragon Ball. It has staying power. Something that does not have staying power, unfortunately. Spider-Man in the Sony universe. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, they saying could be gone forever.
Listen, guys, listen. Everyone that was like hoping for a Spider-Man 3 with Andrew Garfield, I don't think we were ever gonna get that, to be honest with you. So I don't know, like people were really pushing for that, but I don't think it's something we're ever gonna get, honestly.
That was kind of weird to me because I feel like people hated that when it actually came out.
And they did. But then
Yeah.
everyone was like fell in love with him again when this current Spider-Man came out, which I agree. He was very charismatic in this one. I enjoyed his character. So, people were just on the bandwagon after this last movie. But they just like beat him down and dubbed him the worst Spider-Man, which I mean, he was, but
I mean, they're not only erasing him, like it looks like they're erasing like Spider-Man from the Sony Spider universe,
which is
it's weird. Like it used to be called the Sony Spider-Man universe or something like that, but I think they changed it to the Sony Marvel universe or something like that. And then the post-credit scene with Vulture in Mobius, when Vulture's talking to Mobius and they said something about, oh, this could have been because of Spider-Man, and they erased that. Like, and we know in the movie that scene where Spider-Man was spray painted on the wall, that wasn't in the movie, but Marvel does that all the time where they in the trailer stuff doesn't make it to the movie. But like I think it's weird that they're like removing in every mention of Spider-Man in their universe,
which is even more of a hint that the Sonyverse is going to be terrible. Why, if they're erasing Spider-Man, why are we paying attention to anything happening in the Sonyverse?
His villains. Who's gonna save the day? The villains.
It feels like they're taking all the Spider-Man characters and are gonna try and create a universe using Spider-Man characters without Spider-Man, if that makes any sense. And maybe Marvel can make Spider-Man stuff. I don't know, but it's weird.
But who told them that was a good idea? I'm so confused.
Shareholders.
Like
shareholders told him.
How are you gonna have all these Spider-Man villains and no trace of Spider-Man whatsoever? That doesn't make any sense, and I don't think anyone wants that. The weirdest thing. I don't think anyone. Wants that.
I think they're going like guns ho on the whole idea of all these villain movies coming out and people being interested in like the anti-hero, but
I'm not.
Yeah,
nope.
If you're gonna take the true hero totally out of the picture, like
no.
Nah.
Venom was one thing, but like all these other ones without any Spider-Man cameos or anything in it, no, I don't care for it. Won't be going to see it.
Especially after how Morbius did in theaters. I'm surprised they're trying to go through with this, but
yeah,
we'll see. Maybe they have a bigger plans that they just took a misstep with Morbius. Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be sure to voice my opinion at the next shareholder meeting for Sony. I own like 5 Sony stocks, so
do you?
They're gonna hear my voice in that meeting. I doubt I even get to ask the question up in there.
You should it doesn't matter if you ask a question, just shout it out loud. You guys suck. just say it.
Stop doing this.
And Doctor Strange 2 isn't going to touch the Spider-Man No Way Home in sales at all. I don't know if you heard, but from the first to second week, it's had like one of the biggest drop-offs out of the Marvel movies.
Wait, Doctor Strange did? Oh no, that's so sad. I was trying to look up the box office numbers for this weekend. I couldn't find it.
I think it was like a 70% drop off. Like I saw an article, it was comparing it to like Black Widow, like how Black Widow did good the first week and then the next week no one went to see it. Like
no.
Oh yeah, I pulled it up here. It says Doctor Strange 2 plunges 82% for 17 million.
Mm-hmm.
It only made 17 million.
But then weekend? It had the biggest Thursday opening, right? Out of it.
Yeah. Wait. It only made 17 million this weekend. Is that what you said?
Okay, so this actually says Friday. So just Friday.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was about to say that's really bad. Like for the weekend, if you only made 17 million in sales, oh no. That kind of sucks.
So over total weekend is 61 million.
Well, if they had made the movie a spectacular event that we all thought it was going to be, then the numbers would have been steady throughout.
I mean, the movie got a lot of backlash. I think partially due to people overhyping it, but then they did like mislead us a lot. Like they did. Multiverse, that wasn't the Multiverse of Madness. I'm sorry.
It wasn't.
That
you know what it is?
Wanda versus Doctor Strange. That was what that was.
You know what it is? They're doing a disservice to themselves by like mixing up the orders of this movie. I think that if Doctor Strange came out after WandaVision like it was originally supposed to, then we would have been okay. But since they pushed it back and it came out after Spider-Man, that is what set it up for failure. Because compared to Spider-Man, right. it was not anywhere near on the same scale.
I feel like there was more multiverse madness in Spider-Man than in Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
that's 100% true, Shannon. You're probably right. If it came out earlier,
if it came out, then everyone would have been expecting it to be a WandaVision sequel type thing. But now people were expecting it to be on the same level of chaos as Spider-Man because it came out after Spider-Man. They should have just left it where it was. Or if they were going to move it back, they should have also moved Spider-Man back. That's my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting it to be like recovering from the fallout of what happened in Spider-Man, but
yeah,
not even close.
Nope, not even close.
Yep.
That was a downfall. Don't disappoint us again,
I think
Marvel.
they mentioned Spider-Man one time, but absolutely nothing about any of the events that happened. Like we don't even know if it's before or after the spell for Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, exactly. So
even though Marvel supposedly confirmed that the Spider-Man stuff happened first, but
it did. But I think that originally it wasn't supposed to be that way. But then they did the reshoots because it got delayed because of COVID and it came out after Spider-Man. So I think that they did the reshoots to kind of incorporate Spider-Man a little bit into it, but like not really because it only had one line. But yeah, they should have just left it. They should have just moved Spider-Man back and then still had Doctor Strange come out first, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess we're on to the next when it comes to the MCU. So next up is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Miss Marvel. Yeah, Miss Marvel's the next show.
Yeah,
so that's next month.
Don't forget about Miss Marvel. I'm hyped for that one.
Yeah,
Miss Marvel's the next show, but Thor is the next movie that's coming out.
Yeah, but we have a huge announcement for Black Panther confirmed for release this year. Panther 2.
Year, guys. That is big news because there's only like 6 months left in this year. So, no.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
7 months.
I miss that guy.
8 months. 8 months left in the year. Sorry, my math is like super off. So that means it's coming out like soonish.
So actually, up on this article here, it says the release date is November 11th.
Oh, okay. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Kick holiday season off.
I wouldn't say I'm super excited. I'm like holding my breath for that movie, if that makes sense. Because that's the movie that I'm most curious about how they're going to pull it off correctly. And I think everyone kind of feels the same way.
Same here. I'm holding my breath too, because it's like I want to see Black Panther and I want it to be good. I want it to be great, but I'm still gonna be like, it's still gonna be missing. Like it can't be 100% whole because Chadwick Boseman's not there. So it's gonna be like a kind of sweet and sour feeling when I watch it, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. But I am excited for it. More so than Thor, I think. I'm more curious to see Black Panther than Thor. But
Thor, I'm for sure just gonna watch, but I'm not like the hugest Thor fan. But Black Panther is.
Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised because I wasn't that excited to see Ragnarok when it came out, but like Ragnarok is one of my favorite movies. It's so good. So like hopefully it's on that level.
Sleeper agent.
I'll tell you one thing: if Black Panther comes out and the movie is so good that I'm like, oh, we can do without. Like, it's okay that we don't have Chadwick. I'm gonna be mad. like I'll probably. I should be mad at myself for that.
I don't think it's gonna be like that. Hopefully, Ryan Coogler has done this movie in a way where it pays a good tribute to him. Hopefully, we'll see.
Are y'all hyped for Thor: Love and Thunder too? Like the whole Jane Foster?
Not really. Thor, well, that's what I was saying. Like,
power?
Not really. Like when Thor Ragnarok came out, I wasn't excited for it, but I ended up being pleasantly surprised. So I'm hoping that the same thing happens in this movie. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree with Shannon on that one.
Yeah.
I think out of all the Avengers, his movies I was like the least excited for.
He only Thor 2 was bad. Thor 1 was like, okay. It was okay. The second Thor was really bad.
Like the Thor Ragnarok, I didn't like the whole jokey comedic thing. Like they leaned too much on that. Like I get Thor has like a little funny side, but I like it to be like a subtle, like dumb, like you don't know he's dumb. But like when you just throw it in my face, like, oh my God, I don't like funny Thor.
That's how you felt? I loved Thor Ragnarok. It's definitely the best one. Thor Ragnarok is in my top 5. I love that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so good. Yeah. Or my top 8, maybe.
Maybe I'll rewatch it.
It's really good. You should rewatch it. I enjoy the comedy of it. I do. Especially the comedic relationship between Thor and Loki. I enjoy that also as well. So, but hopefully we'll see.
See how they do it. They could do like that Kendrick Lamar video and do just deep fakes of Chadwick Boseman. You guys think that would be weird?
That would be very weird. And I think that that's something that they should warn us about before we walk in there.
Yeah, they're going to need to give us a trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, not only would it be weird, it might be like offensive to some people. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I can see that.
That definitely should be
people
something.
Got mad at Kendrick for that.
Yeah. That's definitely something they should warn us about before we go to the theater.
Man,
but I don't think they're doing that.
That's scary that you can just. deep fake somebody. That's nuts. Like where my brain goes with that.
But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's good. Do you guys have anything else?
You know why? You know. Oh, by the way, you know why they could do all these deep fakes, right? Because all you guys in your iPhone facial recognition, y'all giving away your facial data.
That's what it is. So there won't be any Jaja deep fakes out there.
Nope, I don't use that facial recognition stuff. You crazy? Don't be scared of nothing. I use my fingerprint the most, and even that I'm worried about.
I heard Pokemon Go is running deep fake simulations, so you might want to be careful.
I mean, I'll be looking at that all day. So if they scanned my face during the game, then they got it already a million times. Send me a copy so I can make my 2K guy look like that.
Oh man. Well, thanks guys. Wait, was somebody else about to say something before we?
Oh yeah, so we had Black Fay Day. Are you guys familiar with that?
Oh, Black Fay Day was last year too, and I said I was gonna dress up and I didn't. When is that?
Oh, come on, Shannon. It's today actually.
Never mind.
No, it was
never mind.
This past weekend.
I missed it again. Okay.
Yeah, so it
y'all
was Friday the 13th.
Revoke my black card, but what are we talking about right now?
We're glad we brought it up. So
this is for the viewers who don't know, you know?
Yeah, for anyone, yeah, really, it's promoting Black people in mainstream media for like fantasy genres. So like fairies, mainly like fairies and stuff like that.
So it's a great day for you to cosplay as a fairy. That's what Black Fay Day is, and go have a picnic with your friends in the
Black Fay Day.
Dressed as a fairy. Yeah, because a fae is like, a fairy. So
how is this new?
It was around last year, and I said I wanted to do it, but then I didn't have time to order appropriate.
I feel like there's been a lot of holidays invented in the last like 2 years, maybe 3 years.
I think it definitely right, because I don't know if did this exist before the pandemic, James?
Every day is like something.
I think it did in a sense, but it was like a lot smaller, so it got a lot more covered. I don't think it's like widespread covered now, but it's gaining popularity since the pandemic for sure.
Yeah. Well, I missed it again. Next year I'll do it. I had no idea it was this weekend. But yeah, it is a thing.
Black Fay Day. Black Fay Day, everybody.
Yep. So we need to see some more Black representation in fantasy genres.
Yes.
Elves, fairies, the whole nine.
You guys, we should all dress up as fairies next year.
We should do it. Yeah, I'm down.
Order your ears now. look at Jaja's face. Jaja's not down. Jaja's face. Jaja wasn't with it. He's not down with it.
Yeah, I'm dressed up as a fairy. I don't mind.
Support
the Black Fay Day, you know? I wear a shirt with a fairy on it. Does that count?
No, you got to do the whole thing. Speaking of fairies, I might go to the Renaissance Fair this year. I'm excited about that. Maybe I'll dress up as a fae for the Renaissance Fair.
There you go. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Like the really big one that's in like upstate New York, where people go like all out. So I have to start looking at outfits for that.
Oh, yeah. You can't go half stepping, Shannon.
I know.
You
can't
got
show up.
You got your Comic-Con tickets?
No. I honestly don't know if I'm going to Comic-Con this year, because I didn't want to spend money on the tickets like when the pre-sale dropped, and I see that Saturday is like already sold out. So I'm just like, well, like that's it for me. I guess I'm gonna miss the whole thing because I don't want to buy a 4-day pass. So I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I'll go on Friday or Thursday. But it's not something I thought about, like, really. Maybe I'll go to just like another con somewhere else, and that'll just fulfill my Comic-Con needs.
Yeah, I know MegaCon is this weekend coming up, and I don't have tickets yet, so I don't know if I'm going.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
And I think it's the same predicament. Like Saturday sold out. I would have to get the 4-day pass.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
We'll see. All right. Do you guys have anything else? If not, thank you for joining us for another week. James, you're like 9 for 9 with the transitions.
I gotta keep it up. 9
topics in the rundown. I think you did it, except for the transition from my surprise Eren statue. But like that threw you guys off, so that doesn't count. You're still 9 for 9.
That was unscripted. It doesn't count.
As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send us an email. Did I say that already? Whatever. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, and rate, review, subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.